Oliver P. Mashat military export, they have been killed. People do not donate anymore. Gone are the days when we be even getting a 1 IG. Now we are getting a 4 IG. And we still get a Kwanga, you own APLM. We still get Ayabacho, you own. And then when our leaders are being arrested abroad. So how are you going to achieve the military victory? Explain. When we, after 8 years, you have no country in the world recognizing you, no international support, not even from an NGO, let alone a sovereign nation. Nigeria, when our only neighbor, they arrest when our leaders them send for Cameroon. Norway, they arrest them. America, they arrest the other ones them. So explain. Ask Chris Anu, put you on the hot seat. Make Chris Anu explain for the viewers them. Explain to the viewers and say, listen, Chris Anu is lying to you. There is no way. If some person they way, if it can't explain for una how una go achieve the military victory, make it can't explain them. Now by what magic? Okay, talking about the international community. Which international community are you talking about? When they write letters them send out to the international community, they ignore una. No person responds to you. So you go get the independence now by what magic? Now, Chris, I know they talk about referendum. How are you going to get the referendum? When they talk about a negotiated settlement, all of those things them. All what Cameroon government need for do now ignore you. It's as simple as that. Ignore you. So when are still then at the stage where when they beg Cameroon government for come for negotiating table. Cameroon government get the yam, the knife, and all the time in the world. You don't have time. You don't have money. You don't have following. Your own boys that you call that your fighters have turned and they are kidnapping the same Anglophones for ransom. You cannot deny that anymore. You cannot lie to the public and say it's Antanganji boys. You cannot lie to the public that the public executions that that are happening and Ayabacho is coming out to claim responsibility. You cannot claim that those things are not happening. So how are you going to get the referendum? How are you going to get the Cameroon government to the negotiating table? Explain them to them. Say the only reason why you don't get choice. You have to make compromise. You have to change your position. Even if you want outright independence, the game on the field as it's being played right now, the status quo, it don't change for a situation where you must also change. And if you don't change, you die. It's as simple as that. You change or you die. Remember Nokia? Nokia will make mobile phones up. When I say here Nokia today, no, Android, it don't can overtake Nokia. Okay, Android generation. Now when I hear about Samsung, when I hear about iPhone, when I hear about Google phone them. Because Nokia is denied for change. So it lost the market competition. Explain that for the people them. Now me I can teach me communication. Make that man, so-called Dr. Songu Weti, make it no ever talk on our behalf again. Better na Capo Daniel, better na Dr. Gabila. It get points for make them. You understand? So I listened to it talk for more than 1 hour with Chris Anu. No points put across. Chris Anu be just the run rough shot over here. He could not put a point. The funniest thing I say, when I don't lie too much for the way now for tell the truth that they had una. All you need to do is just speak the truth. Tell the truth that we lied. We used to lie to our people and the lies have to stop. And Chris Anu is still lying to you now. Tell Chris Anu to stop lying. Because the lies are not going to help you achieve your goals. If you say you want military liberation, fantastic, fine. Go achieve the military liberation, make we see him. That's all you need to tell him. But those of you who no longer believe in military liberation or whatever, you move ahead and you do other things them, galvanize other people them to move ahead and do your own thing. You know if you stop Chris Anu, but Chris Anu too know if stop you. So you can always agree to disagree. You see, why? Okay, make I ask you something. Why would I think say we black legs them, we need to ever fight amongst ourselves? You don't ever hear me a day for Facebook at the coach any other black leg? Why? How that one pass? What you think say between we ex-combatants them or we black legs we don't have disagreements? We do. We have disagreements. But why you think say we not go ever hear about them? Because we are mature enough and we are honest enough. We call and talk to each other. What things they no must come for Facebook? How una do so massa? Chai. Make una just unite. Una go kill blacklegism. I promise una. Una just unite. Make Sako come a fine way for talk for Ayabacho. Make it fine way for talk to Yerima. To fine way for talk to Akwanga. Fine way for talk to the other one them. Now this kind of stupidity and disgrace is on Gima all the time. Incompetence. Una not fit talk. Not fit present una own case. Una lie. They fight amongst ourselves them. It's embarrassing. Even we blacklegs them. We want a challenge. You guys are not giving us any challenge. I don't tell una say make una just unite. If una unite, I don't get nothing for talk about. Una unite, unity, talk with one voice. Now the only way that una will destroy blacklegism, but you can't even do that. Why? Now curse una unite no. Fight with like I been talk. See how we blacklegs will collaborate. You think say between me, Okana Clovis, Beltus, even Susie Sparks them. Padia Sanga, all the black guys, rather than the one they did for Facebook or the one they did on the ground distributors. Why would I think that we didn't ever fight amongst ourselves? Because we are educated and we are mature enough and we stand on the truth. So, and we know exactly which way we fight for. Or we will fight for the same thing. Even when our strategies they diverge or they be divergent, but as long as our goals they be aligned, we fight for that goal. And almost like everything way Susie Sparks talk ham, or everything where Agent Frank talk ham, everything where Padia Sanga talk ham. At one point, I nobody even talk to Padia Sanga, but that one my private personal thing with you. You don't need to know that. But anytime when you want to collaborate with me, even though you get my number, if you message me, if you call me, we'll talk. Where we disagree, we disagree. But that will be about 20% of the time, 30% of the time. But the other 70 to 80% of the time where we agree, we work together. Why would Amba would not operate like that? Why? Now curse na bad for how na stupid and dull so. Now what? We blacklegs them. We don't even we want a challenge. You guys are not even giving us a challenge anymore. When I just fight amongst ourselves, the kiki una said, now me are supposed to fight una, now me are supposed to the key una, but now I can't advise una. And some of una where una they go should they argue for una forums them with this woman way call herself with man Najela. When I don't know say that woman a mental health patient, that woman get problems. There is a saying, Anglophones them, there is a saying where they talk say, if you move your clothes, put them for corner water, jump inside water for wash, and then Chris man, it can't carry your clothes, it start run the go. You where you come up for that water, empty last, you follow Chris man. Chris man wear clothes, even a tear clothes. He wear clothes for his skin. Even clothes man, even Chris man, he knows he get for wear clothes. Even the Chris man, he wear tear clothes and then carry your clothes and they run the past the street. Then you they follow ye empty last. Who you think say they go check say don't craze? Now you don't craze. Your craze is bad past the Chris man own. You understand? So what a man Najela they talk that craze na mental health patient. Una sorry the woman. You know must respond to ye. How una stupid so? For the people they like Ayabacho, Egov, and Capo, that the way they take that kind of crazy woman, put her inside their forum, they take it seriously. So they give a platform. So they talk on behalf of una, a mental person. Everything where they talk, when they just see a crazy person, and when they respond to ye like a responsible person where they talk. How stupid are you people? How stupid? The other ones, the way they even one try for Helebuna. Now so when I come, caution. Mark Barretta can't tell una about the lies the way Amba don't tell una. So that make una try for steady the ship or put the derailed trains back on the rails. No, now so when I come on the cost the Mark Barretta. No wonder Mark Barretta don't pack a cargo, go she don't the money business now. Paul Nilong don't run. The other one when I call and say female general, it don't run. That Bamleke girl. Only when I coach. Spam chop, nan chop, don't run. Eric Tato, don't run. Joshua Carr, don't run. You sorry, say I be the record, so some person they call me. You Foka Eugene, don't run. Come back, kind one the way the day where una be talk this nonsense for Facebook. Don't run. Only una the coach, una selves. Una all support that they run. Why una think say even una all support that they run can't join we for black leg? Like Yannick Sikot, like even Nick Santos them. like in so phone chat them. They didn't run, can't join we. How many black leg they don't ever run, go join Amba? And when I still no feel learn sense, when I still deal with stupidity. So I come say make I can't advise when I small. Because it don't pass my power. Now some they think the ball. When I the ball man. I want a good decent fight. Now for black legs, and when I don't see and say, wait till me at the do am now, so now just preparing my legacy. The fight where we fight now, no mean a fight for defeat ambassador terrorism. We don't already defeat them. They fight now for the future. For make sure that this kind of nonsense it not ever happen again, even in the next 50, 60 years where me I not go still me for this world. I go don't go me, but I know one this thing make it happen again. That's what we are doing now. A lot of things that they do now in the background, preparing, archiving documents, them, doing documentation, documentaries, the way we go record them, put them on social media for posterity, where it will remain forever. Where historians they will listen to what way at the talk and today, and they go write books about them, they go write music about them, they go sensitize and educate the future generation of Anglophones and Cameroonians about what way we do them today. So now why that way I did record where I record them today, and when I no go see me for Facebook as often as before, because I did prepare a lot of things them in the background where we need to leave them for posterity. Now country people them. Today now about 29 day for November 2000. I just say make I can't advise even these ones the way they call themselves Ambazonians them. Massa. So in the past few weeks, not only hear these fools them where they come up for so-called ABC, Amber Alphabet Facebook page, where they talk, they even go bring some American man, Mexican talk, they talk about the Kansas City 3. The whole point of argument I say they get differential treatment between black African people them and the other people the way they defied wars them for Israel, Palestine and other countries them. But you know they deny the fact say these three, Langmin Nestor, Claude Chi and Francis Cheney, they commit crimes.
Is it a crime as a US citizen that was originally born in another country trying to help your people under oppression to defend themselves by any means, either through financial donation? Is that a crime?
Well, I just cited to you the law that is on the books.
Okay.
And it's called the Neutrality Act. The purpose of the law was or is to prevent U.S. citizens from getting embroiled in foreign wars in which the United States has not declared war. So that the law is designed to prevent U.S. citizens embroiling the United States into wars where the United States government has not declared a war. It's called the Neutrality Act. And we are seeing the law being applied, and individuals like the Kansas City Three, Francis Cheney, Claude Chi, and Lam Nesto Langham, being prosecuted, and again, and the federal criminal law is being used against them. And they have added some additional elements. That is, the individuals have conspired. That is, reached an agreement between each other to commit these crimes. But the point that I am making is that other Americans are doing the exact same thing with respect to wars in Israel and also wars in the Ukraine. And they are not being prosecuted, which begs the question, why?
So I go help this part answer your question. They did prosecute them for crimes including sponsoring terrorism and receiving ransom money. After they don't kidnap people them on the ground inside Cameroon, they receive money from their victims them in the United States of America. That is why they are being prosecuted. Besides, America they support the Ukrainians. America they support Israel. America they support ambassador terrorists? The answer is no. So this one now just a stupid question where they ask you, I need to give a stupid answer. Maybe that part you need to go take a medication, or maybe the smoke sometimes bang away, it don't expire. They need to prosecute them for things where they not do them. They prosecute them for things where they absolutely do them, especially kidnapping for ransom and sponsoring terrorism in a foreign country. Terrorism now when you use violence against civilians. The Ukrainians they need to target civilians for Russia. And as Nasiam from the indictment, they take the time for list the specific dates, the times, the individuals, what did they do, how they plan the conspiracy, how they carry out the crimes them. All of those things them, it be specific. So there is no way where these three individuals them they go get away with this crime. There is no way. These people they face decades in prison. Make una understand say just for these 2 years where they don't be locked up awaiting trial, they don't already lost a lot of money. Make we take just one of them, Francis Chengi. He be being a prison a security guard or whatever they call him in the United States of America. Even people that they work in the Department of Corrections for prisons. His salary, the average salary for people them for America where they work that kind of job, now about 50 something, between 50 and 60,000 US dollars. Make we even take the lower end. Say maybe they earn about 50,000 US dollars a year for that job. For the past 2 years, where he be locked up in prison, it means that now 100,000 US dollars that way he don't lose his just lost revenue. That 100,000 US dollars, it be equivalent to over 60 million francs CFA, where he and his family don't lose his for the past 2 years alone. And it faced how many decades? It faced more than 20 years in prison. And all the three of them, they face more than 20 years in prison. When way they could be found guilty, because I guarantee when I say they could be found guilty and they could go for prison for lengthy periods of time. Mangang, Tamofo St. Michael them, Alambi Waters, and all of those ones them, the other 10 where they will be arrested, charged with lesser crimes them, many of them plead guilty. Many of them, they don't already find them guilty. So all of them, they there for prison as I speak. The lowest one, they go for prison for a minimum of 3 years. And they never face the kind of charges the way these three they charge, these three they face them. These three, the Kansas City three, they charged them now with terrorism-related charges. Now, why that way they be arrested and locked up, even where they never find them guilty? While we Mangang and the other 10, they will go through their judicial process, they will be allowed to go home and continue to live their normal lives until they will be found guilty, and then they tell them a date for report for go for prison because their charges it will be related to terrorism. But these three, Claude Chi, Langmin Nestor, and Francis Chengi, their crimes it be related with terrorism. Now, why that way they don't deny them bail for more than 2 years? The day for prison are waiting trial. So make we assume, if you assume say individually they will earn about 50,000 US dollars, as I don't already explain for now, they don't already individually the cost on their lives Forget about the freedoms and the things and where they will enjoy and where they don't fit enjoy them anymore. Just financial cost where it be quantifiable. Individually, they don't already losses more than 60 million francs each. Where it means say now expenditures that way, their families they go get them where they need to make money. It means that they go still continue, they go still need for continue for the pay mortgage, for pay car loans, for pay other loans, credit cards. Their picking still need for go for school, insurance still need for get paid, but they don't get revenue, they don't get access to money where they come in. So their whole family, their lifestyle it go change. So if they will get big house now, they need for sell them, move into smaller house. Maybe they need for sell the motor, the small assistance where they will send up for Cameroon for help family, especially with the cost of living crisis and all of those things. That money it go reduce or it go stop altogether. So now the reverberating effect this way it will affect their whole families, their whole lives it be upended, it be turned upside down.
I also want to caution the recent prosecution of some of our comrades in the U.S. and action premeditated by the U.S. government against Amazonia. The law will follow its course. We have no problem with that. Instead of strict demonstrations on this matter in D.C., we should rather mobilize for a robust defense in court to vindicate our comrades. I urge Amazonians to contribute to our legal defense fund and do so now, and accompany our comrades to court, whether in Maryland, in Kansas, or Minnesota. It is never a crime to provide defense to somebody in court.
Another advantage where we need for know, like Sako e come for talk and say with it. Now the Amba terrorists, the way they donate money for America and everywhere else for buy weapons them, for radicalize people them for TV and for radio and for Facebook, for radicalize these picking them, send them weapons and send them they can't attack we. That money no they still come down anymore. Now all the money, the small pocket change where they get them now in donations for abroad, they will be spent in court fees, legal charges, legal fees. Now, what is that way? All the small donations where they donate them abroad now, it go now for Ayabacho legal fees for Norway or the Kansas City 3, their legal fees, Mangang, their legal fees, and all the other expenses, the way they get them. They get additional expenses that now it don't get anything to do with whatever nonsense they happen inside Cameroon, which is fantastic. Where it means that we don't divert their attention. They focus now on things the way they not be relevant. They focus now on court fees, legal charges, and all of those things rather than radicalizing, picking them on the ground and causing havoc in Cameroon. And now why that one I don't say and say this, so we don't make so much gain on the ground. We compromise the shit, no why blast them. They don't feel recruit one gullible picking make it carry guns go for bush. Their social media activities it don't reduce. Paul Nilong, and they still make noise anymore. Spam chop, nan chop, the Eric Tato them, the Mark Barretta them. All of these names, the way they make noise back in the days, them, the Tapang Ivo them, the Cuckoo, their beans them, all of those, we don't silence them. And now we take control on social media. So they get a zero capability for radicalized Anglophone people now. Meanwhile, we don't take over with the communication on the ground, and the small money where they raise them now on social media, they spend them for pay court fees, legal charges, and all of those things for their legal problems in the United States, in Norway, in Europe, and everywhere else. None of that money it come on the ground for can't radicalize the picking them on the ground anymore. And what will go happen as a result of that necessity? The terrorists them on the ground now, they become more and more reliant on kidnapping for ransom for survive. And the more they kidnap the Anglophone civilian population, for example, yellow taxi change, burning taxis, kidnapping for ransoms, all of those things that happen, it turned the population against the terrorists, and the population they work with the Cameroon military now for compromise the terrorists so that they will get their peace and tranquility back. So now the added advantage that either way, anything with the Amba terrorists they do, it just backfire on them, and it being an advantage for we the blacklegs, my country people then.
Today, na number 28 day for November 2024, where it make exactly 2 years since where the Kansas City 3 they will be arrested on charges where it be related to sponsoring terrorism in a foreign country and money laundering and accepting ransom demands after they kidnap people them on the ground inside Cameroon. So the 3 defendants them now Langmi Nestor, Claude Chi and Francis Chengi. The people then where they will say they go radicalize or Anglophone youth them, may they carry check up and carry guns them, they die for bush inside Cameroon. Today, now them they suffer for America where they be now prisoners. They enjoy the fruits of their labor. My country people them.
You give hard to fight for weapons, no they not bullet.
They don't take on video, they chop dough.
They don't take our video, they chop money. Yes.
One they do.
One they do, one all thing.
Oh,
they need we lack guns. City man to use them. They had them to fight.
So una stay posted. We will keep una informed with this particular case for the Kansas City 3 when they will get their trial and eventual incarceration. We will keep broadcasting the information for una my country people then. Stay tuned.
Now the infighting, if we lost this war, God forbid, I'm not going to even blame the Republic again. Look at their own activists. Look at this criminal where they call it, Nkunda Titus. In fact, that guy, he don't fight war for La Republic more than La Republic to Cameroon soldiers. Today, as they never go kill civilian, Nkunda Titus don't post a video of UN person where they talk about how they don't say Ambazonia and La Republic of Cameroon, they get everything in common where they don't feel separate. Now the video where they say create on social media. I mean, every day he's trying to do something for saying La Republic defeat us. It be focused. It be so focused to the point where they miss one day where never try to put something out there to derail our people, to confuse our people for his own interest. That is a contractor, because even Nkunda Titus, they call him one of my country people, that loser, that criminal. If he no say La Republic of Cameroon be fine, if we leave UK where they go live now for La Republic, I want to send out this audio so that people where they follow him, they know how hypocritical this guy is. Because if La Republic of Cameroon will be good, this loser, if we come out from UK, go back, go to live for Yaoundé in that mosquito, in that city where no get light, in that city where no get good roads, in that city where no get all these things. Instead of our activists to focus on people like that to destroy him once and for all, no, our activists are then against themselves. They be so righteous against themselves. We get a loser when an Ambazonia, it use the talent to destroy Ambazonia, yet we are not paying attention. I think if that guy is a contractor, Nkunda Titus. On a serious note, what we don't work for La Republic, it passed even Brigadier General Car or Dr. Voler. On a serious note, because the guy did right every negative little thing we say. It even instruct La Republic of Cameroon terrorists to they don't kill Ambazonia fighters. For example, General Trouble out of negligence in Gokutunja was killed a few days back. That one out of negligence. It's not because La Republic of Cameroon is strong. In course of killing General Trouble, La Republic of Cameroon terrorists, it killed one mama where they sell whether na cocoa or granite for corner road. They killed one Christmas. Nkunda Titus don't put them on social media. He put a picture for General Trouble. Something will vex my heart past every other thing. We get our own activists. Unfortunately, the day on their forum, they reprove how righteous they be. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame.
Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Waiting. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I do agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for this wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.